Welcome back. I am once again the Dread Canary, and this is Against the Storm, where we try to win without losing. That didn't last long, did it? Well, that's why I had to reset it. So, we have our two tutorial towns. Now, what I had done is, as soon as I finished the tutorial, I went into my app data folder, to local low, and copied the folder. So, we are literally playing the same base. It's just that now we have not done the two games that you previously saw me do. So it's a new day, it's a new shirt, it's a new mug of coffee, and let's do this. So, because it is just after the tutorial, we have 10 food, and we're level 2, so we can go ahead and unlock the rain collector. We're going to need all 3 types. And we're still going to forego going normal. I don't think it's interesting, even if it makes my life harder. So let's go here. Maybe not. Maybe... yeah. What's the worst that can happen? We lose and start over again. That's okay. So, we got our usual woodland modifiers, where we have low insects, low meat, but pretty good everything else. We got 10% increased harvesting speed, but because we're near this little jobby that's going to give us 3 machinery, we have a penalty to wood cutting, and that's going to be annoying, but we can deal with that. Weather effects. Okay, so if they have food, then we get a 20% chance to double yield. That's really good. Starting in year 4, if we don't have services, which, if I understand correctly, are tea, fun, and brotherhood, then our people are going to have a chance to destroy yields. Of course, we got the -5 from the storm. We have the slow movement from the storm if they don't have clothes, and too scared to work if we don't give them housing. So we're going to have to give them housing. That's okay, though. I've always given my people housing. Going to take our tools, because you can't make tools, or at least not very easily. We're going to take wood, and because we have a point left, let's take some mushrooms. What are we going to call this? Well, my arrogance I lost, so let's try humility. Let's go. Alright, so we need a nice little setup path. Right there. And we'll go ahead and stick another one there. We have flax, so let's go ahead and grab a scavenger camp. Oh, we also have broccoli, which is also scavenger campy. Okay, cool. We don't have any stone in here. We have dangerous glade, safe glade, dangerous, safe, ooh, large safe. Sounds like a good place to put housing. A nice environment in which to raise children. I'm kidding, they don't breed. So we've got our lumber yards right there. And we want our crude workstation. Makeshift post. We want our rain collector. We built one of these. We built 2 of these. We didn't build any of these, but we're going to go ahead and do it because we're going to need one. Let's see what they're giving us. Forager's camp, which would let us get mushrooms, or the small farm. Small farm's really good for consistent food. We don't have any mushrooms. I'm going to go ahead and take the small farm. Beaver house or human house. Well, we know beavers are my chosen people, so we're going to take the beaver house. And then we get the kiln or the clothier. Now, we know we need clothes. We know we need clothes. And the clothier is a little bit more efficient, I think. So we'll take that. And let's go ahead and toss it here. Now remember, the clothier does require 4 planks and 2 rope to make. So we are going to have to produce some rope inefficiently to be able to make rope efficiently at all. And let's get going. Alright, our path is up. and everyone's running around. So this takes sticks. This takes just parts. This takes just parts. So parts make them very easy to be built. I'm expecting our camps to go up pretty quickly. Yeah, there they go. We can toss some humans over here. Get some beavers going. And we want to make a beeline into there, because this is where we're going to put our housing. Nice and far away from our production center. It's out of the way. Alright, they want us to unlock glades, build some shelters, and packs of grain. Well, alright. That means we're going to need our farms going. Glad I took that. And it's going to be fairly inefficient unless we get a better building, because the makeshift post turns 6 into 2 packs. So we're going to need 36 crops. Oh, hey, well, if we need a lot of crops, feels like 25 production to the small farm would be great. Can't build the stonecutters camp because we don't... Oh, we do have enough sticks. What is the... Oh, they are working on it. Okay. You can see the lizards running around. I gave the humans jobs, and I gave the beavers jobs, so I've just got lizards who can build things. Oh, but they're working on our rain collector, which makes sense, because we want to get our spices going. And we can also trade with the tutorial. So... here we can get spices and stone. Here we could get roots and wood. Very useful if we need food. And we're just gonna keep sliding this closer so that they can have shorter trips between filling this up and here. And we want to keep it near a road if possible so that it can have short trips between here and here. Here being the lumberyard, and here being the storage. Okay, we've got all our buildings up. I suppose I could build some shelters and just delete them later. It's not like my lizards are doing anything useful, but alternately, toss one in there. Toss one over here. Yeah. Everyone's working, which means I have no one around to do building right now, but that's okay. We don't have any resources to build and nothing to build them in. Let's just collect our stuff and keep going. Dive into the trees. Once we clear a path back here, we're going to clear out this one over here. And at that point, we should have planks so we can start risking. This looks lovely. Big glades tend to have lots of resources. And there's no trees poking up in the middle here, like sometimes we'll see with big glades. Like here, we got a huge glade. It's got 5 little clumps of trees in the middle. But this is just all clear lands. Just a massive clear area. Is that... Yeah, it's up against the river. Still want to see if they're going to do anything with rivers in the future. Fishing would be cool. Another source of meat beside ranches. Boats or bridges. Because a lot of times you'll see, right, we get this river, and this one is against the wall, but they're not always against the wall. How far does this go? Do we have a river on all sides? We have river on all sides, people. Okay. The problem with no mini-map is it can be hard to find your way back, but we did... There we are. Okay. And we didn't quite break through. It's just summer. Start up this trade route with Smoldering City. And we want beavers. Not because it's a meme. We literally want beavers. We're gonna kick you out. Put someone happy in there. Farmland. That's really good. And a pack of provisions. Now we've only got 20 tools. But getting firewood and roots and eggs would be a lot of food. Otherwise, this is a whole point. That is a whole point. That's huge. Okay. Well, I'm gonna kick out this lizard because I need 3 people. I have 3 people. Let's be selfish. Let's take the stuff. Alright, so we need 16 crops, 8 building materials, 8 provisions. Should be doable. As soon as they collect these, we're going to start spamming some housing in here because it's clearance and we're getting close to storm. Building shelters will also let us make the queen a little less mad at us because we're currently at 2 impatience because we haven't done anything. But we have 1 glade. This is going to be 2 glades. And then, if we can get some planks going, we'll open up 3 glades. We can even do a safe glade before going to the big one, if we need to. So that'll get us 2 in. That's going to help. Food supplies are going to be massive. Okay. Nice little clump of shelters. Now this is going to be housing for 16, and we have 10, so that is going to be way more housing than we need. Sounds good. We're going to want a path. We're probably going to want to delete this path later, just because it doesn't fit nicely into our block system, but that's okay. And then after all the housing goes up, we want a small farm, which we want to have finished before the storm hits. Or, I'm sorry, before the storm ends. It's only the first year, so working during the storm isn't terrible. And you know, oh, we're through. That's nice. We have 82 basic wood, but we need wood to keep the fire going, so I'm not going to pull anyone off of here to make houses. Alright. I could pull people off of here. Do I really need flat? Oh, they're collecting the food. I've got them right next to the flags and they're collecting the food. Well, alright, fine, whatever. It's still useful. If we're going to do that, let's just center this. Second shelter is up. That should help. 1 more shelter and everybody here will be housed. Oh, no, not quite. 4 times, because we've got... No, we've got 10. Yeah. 1 more shelter and everybody will be housed. Oh, and there's more here and here. This scavenger hut is going to be moving everywhere. Alright, third shelter's up. Let's, Oh, we got an artifact. Must have been from the thing that I turned in. Nice. Well, it's going to give us people, and I don't have shelter for them, so I'm actually going to hold off a little bit. I'm going to wait until we get 16. Because I didn't know if you saw, we're going to get 4 more people. Okay, free jerky with stew. Ooh, free tea with rain. This matters a lot if we can get a guild house, but that... really efficient food sources is always nice. We'll take the efficient food. And let's grab some humans. We already have 1 farm that we're making. And let's turn these in. Pop, pop. Gets us 2 more. So lumber mill is more efficient planks. That's huge. Mill is flour, which is pretty solid. I'm going to go with the lumber mill. And then the ranch or the forger's camp. Well, the ranch gives us access to leather and meat. It's just a very efficient food source, and it'll help make my lizards happy. And as you've seen in the last 2 games, I've got trouble with lizard happiness. I've got quite a few people, so I don't feel like I need any more. Oh wait, no, I don't want to assign any humans here because I want humans in here as soon as possible. Just get them working that farm because they can only plant during drizzle. So I'm not going to make any more building offers until, or building orders until they are through. This, on the other hand, unlock that 3rd glade. You guys good? They're good. Okay. Now we have so many lizards, I should get some of them in here. Got our humans. We can get some lizards on this. And we are going to move these guys right up against this farm because I think I saw that there's a little more farm back here. There we go. Get a nice border of that. And this can get these here. Now I can uncheck things that I don't want them to collect. So I really wanted to force the flax, I could, but we're going to need the food anyway, and we haven't had our farm yield yet, so it makes sense to me just let them get whatever they feel like. Let's go here, grab that, send this to the Citadel, get our half point. And back to our faster speed, which means it's time for more coffee. Alright, what do you want now? 5 glades, love it. Lizard happiness, okay. I mean, rough, but okay. Not a huge fan of the fact that this is even more packs of crops. If we see a granary, we gotta snap it up. Because the granary is the most efficient way to make these. Get some more glades, and maybe some more ancient tablets. All of this seems very easy to do. Maybe not very easy, but very reasonable requests. Things that I've seen before and are relatively straightforward. Especially with my boosted farms, and if I can find a little more farmland. And we are completely in the clear. Oh, flax is gone. Good. So now it's just that food in the corner, and then we're going to move this over here and pick up these insects. That'll help quite a bit too. Ah, okay. Our clothier is up, which means we should never again make rope here. Because 6 versus 4. And because of that, we're going to put a human here. We're going to tell her to do that. So we're just making planks. Wait a minute. No, we got a lumber mill. Don't make planks either, yo. Let's get that lumber mill going. And I don't have enough... Yeah, let's get the lizards out of there. There's not enough clay anywhere in my resources to make bricks, so they're not doing anything. Getting some coats going. That's really nice. Turn off paper. We don't need paper unless we get a guild hall, because then we can use paper to make education for the beavers. Okay, we have exactly 16 people, so our housing situation is still good. Snuggle this into the corner there. Build a little path coming around the side. And heading straight toward that dangerous glade. Third glade is open. Gives us some more people. So now we're short on housing. But also now we still don't have any rope. But you know what I can make? Okay. Brewery or mill. So mill gives us flour, which is such a good trading good, and then the brewery gives us ale, which is a lot of fun, which can win the game just by making my people very happy for a period. I think... Ooh, but this gives us paper, which we don't really need. Yeah, we're gonna go with the brewery. We're building our trading unit. Our little trading post over here. We got plenty of wood for it. We really need more paper. Or not paper, I'm sorry. We need more rope. Let's throw a second human in here and make them happy. We're going to queue up 2 beaver houses, because if we can get the rope, then we can make beavers very happy right out of the gate. Grab some more humans, why not? Okay, we didn't get it in the first quarter, so we didn't get it in time to trade with her this year, but that's okay. We probably don't have enough to trade with anyway. We have 8 tools, so we can turn this in. Coats? Do I need coats? Coats, jerky, and coal versus a half point. Yeah, let's take the half point. Oh, hey, I didn't even see those 2 unlock. Okay, let's grab that. Perfect. Just shaving around the edge there. Now remember what I said, we don't want to be popping into a dangerous glade as the storm hits. So we are just going to kind of shave very close, but not quite pop open this glade. We're halfway through clearance. Have to take the granary. We need so many packs of crops. That's not even a choice. Okay. Build a nice little road right here. I'm gonna clean this up later. We're gonna make it a little more sensible. Hey, at some point I got rope, so we have 17 non-beavers and 4 beavers. So the beavers are fine. This is 6 housing for beavers, but the non-beavers don't have enough housing now. So that's got to be fixed. Let's go ahead and throw a shelter somewhere. Right there looks good, but we've got this guy in the way. So let's move this over here so we can start collecting these insects. And then housing. Might as well overbuild on housing. It's not like it hurts anything. I mean, it cuts into my wood, but I have 111 wood. We're fine. We're fine. Okay, so we're out of designated cutting things. So we are going to move this here because what we don't want to do is accidentally break in. There we go. That should leave a thin shield. Oh, maybe not right there. Maybe turn that one off. I want a thin shield between us and the... Did I stop it in time? I might not have. Well, that's okay. We're taking a little bit of a risk. Alright, we got our housing up in time. That's good. And all of these. So now we're not going to be able to fulfill that one. This one requires, again, the pack of fuel. Pack of fuel requires the alchemist hut. I don't have access to the alchemist hut. But everything else in here should be doable. And in most cases doable fairly efficiently. Like the hardest ones are going to be this ancient tablet, which I cannot guarantee I'll get, and the building materials, because I've got a ranch, or I've got the ability to make a ranch, and I've got a farm, and I got the granary, which makes us be able to efficiently turn in this part, this part, this part, this part, and this part. So pretty good. Stone road I don't have either, so I might as well not track, because I don't have the ability to make that. So we're going to have to get 2 points from non-quests. We're going to have to get 2 points just from making our people happy, or from turning in goodies that we find around the map. And we've already got one of those, because we turned in this cache of goods and this camp for points. So we should be in pretty good shape. Resolve everywhere is fine. We've got shelter for a while. Brewery is going to need clay, which we do not have. That's alright. We can trade for it if we need to. And rope, which we will get some of from cutting down trees, but maybe... No. Nothing else. What else can we trade for? We could trade for stone, but we don't have the recipe to make that useful. And we can trade for roots or logs. Requires food, requires clay. Yeah, neither of those are worth it. But we cannot afford to lose people. So let's go ahead and get a 7 resolve bonus for a little while. Now we are going to burn through all of our firewood very quickly, and it's just going to be logs, but it should be enough to keep the lizards above abandoning me. this closer. Alright, well, we are going to... Oh, well, it's almost done. We'll leave it there. Oh, looks like we just made it. That's perfect. We can get a path a little bit closer to the glade. Let's continue to risk our luck by pushing in. And in fact, let's turn off those trees. You know what? We are at Drizzle. We're going to go ahead and pop our way in. We don't have many lizards. We got a ton of humans. We don't have as many beavers as I would like. That's okay. We will bring out some of these. Ooh, free packs of grains for free packs of crops for grains, or free packs of provisions for glades. I think the crops are going to be better. So just making grain is now going to give us packs of crops for free. Very useful. No, we are going to undo this part. And we're going to move this guy right here. We're going to start beelining in there. We want to get this as well. Okay, so we need planks. We have planks. We need people. We have people. This can give us biscuits and ale. So biscuits would make us happier immediately. Ale would make us happier once we get a tavern up. But we are going to send these to the Citadel because it's a free point and we need another free point. Me. There we go. Oh, and that's a brewery. We don't need to build the... Well, I don't really want a brewery back here. So we're going to destroy it, and it's going to give us the ability to make a brewery over here. People are still unhappy. Wow. Okay. I mean, I can put them on light work, but that's going to make humans plummet. But we should be able to at least keep them going for a bit. And I've got lots of places where beavers would be happy to work. I can make humans happy just by putting them in here, but I don't really have anything useful for them to make in there. And I mean, the resolve was only going down because, yeah, it was only going down because we had the broken down caravan. Oh, hey. Clay deposits. Yes. Yes. And then we have two other things in here. So let's see. If we use eggs and this, it doesn't give us any beavers, so we are going to send them to the Citadel. And this will require 12 tools, which I do not have. And it's a full point, but it's also a lot of supplies. That's going to be a hard choice, but it's not a hard choice yet because I don't have tools, so don't have to make it. Meanwhile, we've broken through on this side. We've got some dead humans. Can't make stone roads, and don't really want mushrooms. I got a farm going for that, so we're going to get a half a point here. And more farmland is really good. I feel like I'm going to eventually want to put this farm here, but for now we will just drop it right there where we can. Oh, right, we've got plenty of housing. Tavern lets us use the brewery. Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? We gotta do that. And city buildings, tavern. We will throw the tavern. It doesn't really matter where we toss the tavern. I like the idea of putting it next to the brewery. We require moving my lumber camp. That's all right. Don't mind moving a lumber camp at all. I like the way that looks. And we'll call that a block. Okay. This also gave us an apothecary, which will let us make tea, incense, and biscuits. Now, tea's only good with the guild hall, incense is only good with a market, and biscuits are always good, but there are more efficient ways to make them. Biscuits are a favorite food of beavers. It requires flour, which I don't have, and then something to stick with the flour, because plain biscuits are boring. There's no reason to put humans here. Drizzle's about to end. They'd be inactive for a whole year just now. Now we know we need tools. Other camps are also useful, but let's see what we can get with all of our amber that we've gotten from sending things to the queen. And we also have resin, which we don't have any use for at this stage in the game. So, tools. Hey, we can get all of our tools. Nice. Close. We have plenty of parts. We have 10 parts. So, again, we know we can do tools. We can get all the blueprints. That's going to be helpful. Gives us more options to build things with. And we can get grain production. Okay. Now remember, grain production is giving us free packs of crops, so that's amazing. Nope. That was pushing it. Well, thank you, Sahilda. I'm going to take the goods because this is just really amazing. Eggs gives us more food, some planks, not bad, and coats, which we've had some complaints about people needing clothing in winter. Let's go. And we got a lovely new foragers camp, right? So we can pick up these mushrooms. We can make a mill somewhere, and that looks like a nice spot. Fills in that block perfectly. Always satisfying. Got another beaver. Okay, so we've got a beaver here, and we have beavers here. We are going to put a beaver here and kick out this lizard, because beavers like being in the crude workstation. So if you can give someone a job they love, why wouldn't you? Okay, food will not be a problem. Being really inefficient on breaks, but I don't have a way to fix that. Ahaha, scavenger camp is empty. Alright, let's move this, and we are going to make this big empty space our garage. Oh wait, no. No. Not when I can do that, you kidding me? Now, because I don't have any farmland up here, I don't really want to put storage just for camps. It might be efficient, but I'm not going to do it. We're going to bring this up here just because we want to see if there's anything else in this area. We're going to beeline right into this glade. Just go right there. Meanwhile, this camp, we are going to push back here, and we are going to look for this glade and this glade. Let's just do the whole, just all of it, just all the trees, just get all the trees. So this is going to open up. We need 2 more glades for trailblazing, so that's another quest on its way. We got 3 glades that we're opening up. We need 2. Called out a block. Packs of crops are going to come passively from our grain, but that will be time consuming to get them for free. On the other hand, I will get them for free, which, you know, it's hard to beat the efficiency of free. So we need glades here. We need ancient tablets, so we will need to unlock some more dangerous glades, hoping to find like a, I don't recall what they're called, but they're little grates in the floor that might contain tablets. All right, we have really high resolve here and here. We're going to put these guys on light duty, which will lower these guys' resolve even further, but it should let me keep things fairly balanced. At least for the storm. And once we're out of the storm, I'll stop favoring the lizards. They're cold-blooded, guys. Come on. Come on. Have a little compassion. Forager's camp is empty. Okay. Where did we say we were going to put our garage? Right there. We can toss the humans into the farm. Now that I have 2 farms... Yeah. I can make a ranch. Okay, humans are plummeting fast. Turn off this. Turn that off. And let's try to get by with maybe some resolve gaining wood. We got most of the way through the storm like that, so that's really good. This game's a lot easier when people aren't abandoning you due to low resolve. Okay, so we got that, and we can have them use grain, because I don't have another use for grain right now. I mean, I will, because I'm going to want to turn it into ale. Oh, forager, okay. Mushrooms for grain. Okay. Or bonus coats. Mushrooms for grain will let me focus on grain a lot more. I'm actually going to turn off mushrooms at this location. Oh, we got another beaver. Okay, well, throw a beaver in there. Yeah. See, now that we know what's in here, we know it's just camps. There's no farmland anywhere around the side. There's no reason for me to build a storage unit back this way, but, you know, housing would be great in there because I can't use it for anything else. Let's, yeah, double up our cutteries. Stop burning. Oh, wait, no, we can't stop burning that. It's a new year. People are getting sad. So we need to kick it up a notch on something. Plenty of grain. Getting leather. We're going to use leather to make coats. Okay, so we need 8 provisions. 28 provisions. Okay? We need 8 building materials. 8 building materials. Okay? We need 16, 31 crops. 31. But I am not going to tell them to make crops because I want to keep my food stores up. And because I want to keep my food stores up, we are going to just leave the food alone. I know the Queen's losing patience. That's okay, though. We're about to at least turn in one more quest with these glades getting opened. And we just started making some stuff that'll make her happy. Oh, wait, hold up. What are you doing? No. There we go. Like, that's the whole reason we got the granary. Jeez. I'm going to need pottery to make ale, or barrels. I don't have any way of making pottery or barrels. So we're going to have to buy a pottery from Sahilda when she shows up again. That is fine. Who likes stew? Beavers and lizards. Okay. We can make meat into stew, right? We got a lot of broccoli. And mushrooms, I think, because we're using... Yeah, because we're going to use eggs for that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we are going to... There. Putting humans in here would be better. Humans actually like working in the granary. I don't have any spare people now. 3 global resolve. That's going to be pretty big. Okay, that has food. And that has one of these. What do we need? We need tools. We don't quite have enough tools. And it would give us rope. Okay, nice. And eggs, also nice. Or we could get a half point. I'm going to go for the goods once I can get the tools for this. Building materials are done. So let's do that and start making other stuff. Don't have any leather yet. Nice. Okay. Gonna kind of trim up the edges here. Actually, yeah, we're about to hit clearance. And because we're about to hit clearance, as much as I love cleaning up edges, I want a dangerous glade. I'm really hoping to find something that'll give us a tablet, so we can turn this in. Okay, we can lower this to 20. Reinforced lumber, ooh, and amber. Okay, that's going to be useful. Okay, haven't gotten any more free crops in a while, that's okay. Lizard house or human house? Lizards are definitely feeling it, but humans are easier to make. We're going to go with the lizard, because we are hoping we can keep our lizards happy. So we need bricks and rope for them. Don't have any great way of making rope. That's okay. We will figure it out. Okay, so we know we needed tools. Pottery is going to be very useful, and we're going to need more parts. Harvesting and planting speed is probably good, but I don't really have a good space for it. We overbuilt on packing materials, or building materials, so we're going to get rid of that. We have amber we're not using for anything, so we're going to get rid of that. We need this, and we need this. We don't need resin right now, so we're going to throw that over here. And if we take out that, we still can't afford it. What if we give them all of our planks? All of our planks will just about do it. Can I take any of our planks away? Not too many. All right, well, hey, I can save one plank. Good enough. Let's go. All right. You know, we are going to risk it. We're going to risk the packs of crops because it's just way too many quests to give up, and we want to get off this map if at all possible. Foragers camp's clear. All right. Park is here. Now we could build a hunting camp back here to get more meat, but it doesn't seem worth it because it's really far away, and we're going to be getting meat and leather from the ranch, so we're fine. Beaver, yes, okay. Let's get a beaver in here. We no longer have enough beaver housing. That's okay. We will go ahead and set up one more right here. We are still looking for rope. I'm not assigning whether humans because we are going to have some kind of glade event, and I want to be able to quickly throw a pile of humans at the problem. Hey, we can lower our packs of crops by 6, make this 25. Alright, just 3 more points to go. What do we get? We have some dead lizard warriors. Body cleanup over here. Let's go ahead and get the half point. Next thing I think is this big glade back here. And we've got tools now, so I can turn this in for another half point. Very useful. Very extremely useful. And I forgot to take these people out of here. Get out. Get out. In fact, you will all go this way. Oh, I should have taken the rope, because then I could have made the lizard houses. And it won't let me undo it now. Oops. Oh well, half point's still really good. And we'll eventually get the rope. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Please tell me it'll be fine. Okay, we've got our packs of provisions. We can turn this off. We don't need these anymore. Oh, double stew. Oh, double stew twice. All right, well, we're going to have some very happy stew people. Very good. So that's done. Did I pick up pottery? I don't think I picked up pottery. But we can get a new blueprint. So what can we get? Cookhouse, which gives us the option to make pottery, which would give us the option to make ale. But that's a brickyard. And this will actually give us the ability to make bricks a lot cheaper, plus pottery. Yeah, okay. Industry. Let's build a brickyard right here. Yeah, right there. Which, that's the last thing that we need this for, so... Oh! He got double because of his, because of the food thing. Yeah, nice. So, as soon as these two finish, I'm going to kick them out so that I can send humans over here. Do I not have enough sticks? I do have enough sticks. Okay. We're going to turn this off. We're going to kick this guy out. We're going to force a delivery. Which means we're going to kick this guy out and make that a beaver. Beaver resolve is way up there. Lizard resolve is also up there. If we can keep it up there for another minute. Nice. Throw some humans at the brickyard and have them making bricks and pottery. Yeah. You can get out. We can actually delete you. Okay, 17 more seconds on lizards. 5 more seconds. Yes, alright. Oh, and it gives us a pile of beavers, plus the ability to get beaver faction support. Oh no, that's not that one. That's crops. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have turned that one in. Whatever. It's fine. Oh no, I turned in the wrong one. Actually, how much fuel do I have? Maybe not during the storm. But I only need 1 point, right? And if I can get these guys above 80, then they're going to be very happy. Alternately, if I just get wood, like there's lots of ways to win at this point. Stew is coming in clutch. Can we get this off of? We can, so that we don't compete with our packs of crops. Yeah, at this point victory is basically inevitable because I could throw a ton of fuel on the fire, or we could just build our packs of crops, which is what I'm currently doing. If we just wait and get enough wood, that's a third option. 76 stew. 81 stew in reserve. All right. Yeah. Oh, hey, lizard resolve in packs of crops. There it is. Okay. So, second run begins with a success. We are now level 3. Let's go to the world map. And every time you successfully get a town, it unlocks more of the map. Now, in the demo, we don't have access to marshland, so I cannot build new settlements anywhere out here. And I cannot use the Scarlet Orchard, so I can't build them out here. And this is blocked off, so it looks like our next bet... Oh, that's impossible. Yeah, I'm way too low level. I'll do hard. I will do hard for the challenge, but impossible is just asking for it. So we'll probably go here next, but... And we did that short enough time that we can actually do one more run. This line is where, if we cross it, we have to reset the map. But we have not crossed it, so we're fine. We're going to enter the Citadel. Buy upgrade. So we've got 6 food and 3 machinery. Well, that seems pretty straightforward. This will give us 1 more point at the beginning, plus the option for the guild house. Now, this isn't having the guild house, this is having the option for the guild house to show up. That said, the guild house lets us use tea to give the lizards brotherhood, and it lets us use paper to give the beavers education. So, good way of keeping those 2 types of people happy. And then this gives us the option to receive the cellar, which lets us get pickled goods for the beavers, and wine for the beavers and humans. Just beavers? Somebody likes wine. And the market, which would let us use incense to give the humans religion. Alright, so I think that is enough to go on for now, and I will see you next time. Hope you stick... This is Dread Canary, and I hope you stick around.